How it do, how it be, how it is, everybody. Hello and welcome to season 4 of Longshot. Oh, I'm so excited. And we're kicking it off with the glorious Windfall campaign. I'm SirFeffers, thank you for being here. It's a Western, baby. We're doing it. I'm so excited. First and foremost, just to get it out of the way, the summer series episodes will be slow rolled on the YouTube channel along with the episodes, of which there are 3 campaigns this season. You can find all that on the Jake and Feffers YouTube channel. Hit up the Discord, vibe with us. We exist. We're real. I promise. Except Luna. I'm not positive on that one.
I'm not real.
I'm a Tamagotchi.
I am a...
I forgot to feed Offbeat. He's going to die in 20 minutes.
Hello. I have a whole intro that I'll be reading because I'm trying to become more professional, but we'll get into that in a second. For now, thank you for being here. I'm so excited. I'm nervous as hell. It was one of those things where I had the whole summer to prep, and I was prepping all summer, and I still don't feel ready. And that's how you know it's going to be fun.
Dude, like 2 days, like 48 hours ago, you were like, this is the most prepared I've ever been for a campaign in my life.
Kjol was a clusterfuck.
It was fine.
Yeah, it worked
Kjol
out.
was great. I had a great time.
No. Yeah, Kjol was great, but going into it, I was just like, we got this. We got this. And then you all were like, so how does the economy work? And I was like,
The economy.
All right, let's go down the line. Jared, will you tell us a little bit about yourself? And then pass it off to somebody else. Don't go into too much detail about your description of your character. Wait until we're in game for that. But tell us a little bit about your character.
Okay. Well, I'm Jared. Currently on Potato in Wyoming, not at home. So, I might be kind of dark in a visual sense. What to say about my character? Bounty Hunter Vengeance Paladin is really shotgun. Those are the keywords if you were to Google search him, Those are the keywords. And so like
an organic
angry,
campaign or like a pay-per-click campaign?
I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll see. Yeah. Move on to Luna, I guess, since we're going down the line.
Hello, I'm LunaWolfSpirit, the shared hallucination. Am I real? Am I not? Don't know.
What we do know is that she's powerful.
Yes.
And we
You
know her
just don't
catchphrase.
know, you know my catchphrase, you know I'm powerful, you just don't know what my abilities are. So, secrets, hush hush.
The spiritual pressure is strong from here.
Yes. So I will be playing Seika Stormflare. She goes by Sia. She is a storm sorcerer and a bounty hunter. She's got the spooky storm, not spooky, but storm aesthetic stuff going on, like gothic western. It's fun. My vague description.
Yes, right here.
Let's go, Jake.
Hello, I'm CritFailJake. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram. I'm playing Dodger. This is a little bit of a, I won't say a custom class, but it is reflavored. So I'm a fighter warlock, but there's no magic involved. So everything will be some form of physically tinkered or shenanigans to get him through.
Reskinned.
Yeah, reskinned.
Flavor is free, ladies and gentlemen.
Flavor is free.
So
Britain took over the world for flavor and then never used it.
Oh, no.
how deep you want us to tell about, like,
not anything too much
just
just yet. Once we're
right.
once we're in, we can do a little more of appearance and the like.
Yeah, 3 fighter, 5 warlock. Taco, go for it.
What's up, everybody? I am Rachel Ray. And I will be playing Stonks, who is a completely normal boy.
Super real.
A real one, you might even say.
The realist. I don't know. I can't really give much description about Stonks without giving everything away until we get in.
That's true.
And as is tradition, on this stream, I have asserted dominion over Offbeat and will be Offbeat's best friend in the D&D campaign.
3 years strong, baby. 3 years strong.
He is not allowed to play a character that I am not buddy with on day one.
It's the secret sauce.
The spice.
Hi everyone, I'm Offbeat Outlaw's toxic D&D significant other.
My boyfriend.
Anyways, that's Stonks and me, Rachel Ray. I'm gonna give it over to my lover, Mr. Offbeat in-law.
What up? My name is Offbeat Outlaw. I'm a YouTuber. I do YouTube stuff. I make power builds. I do Dungeon Master stuff. I got a new series coming to line called Level 20 DM Bootcamp. So if you're a DM who wants to learn how to run a Level 20 campaign,
me.
This isn't pointed at all. That might be interesting for you. I'm playing Yester the Bastard Hawthorne, who is a Bard 6, Divination Wizard 2. And without giving too much away, he's going to be a great time, and his nickname is Yeehaw.
All right. Well, let's get right into this. Okay. Welcome to Windfall, one of the few thriving regions on the continent of ESA. 100 or so years ago, all of ESA was under the single governing body known as the Endeavor. If you were here with us last season, you may remember that the actions of the Terraform crew led to the collapse of this government. Time has passed, and while much of the continent has been reduced to war-torn city-states, the isolated region of Windfall has been flourishing under the barony of the Pride. A Leonin family hailing from the plains south of the Great Lake, Wowen High. The Pride has grown powerful with the export of these fancy new things called horses, and their reach has extended to many surrounding cities and even so far as down to the port city of Kraken's Rest. Technology no longer under the strict control of the Endeavor has been exploding, pun intended. Firearms, TNT, and blasting wax is a common sight. Even those with arcane abilities will usually be seen with a pistol on their hip. Many factions have grown out of this land, and many alienated, isolated little subcultures to explore abound. We're opening with our fantastic Jean Brigg, a bounty hunter who has just successfully pulled off an ambush. Jean, you have your horse is fine. That's the primary concern. Your horse is fine, and it's around a corner of one of these plateaus. But you do have a bullet wound in your leg, and it's hurting you. And you're surrounded by maybe 6 or so corpses. Unfortunately, that's going to ruin your particular bounty that you were trying to pull off, which was bring them in alive. So a bit of a dead end there. But you discover something interesting. When you ambushed them, you were the ambusher.
Yes.
You laid the trap. And they had a bit more firepower than you are accustomed to, something unusual. Many of the magical bullets that they were shooting at you, they were wielding against you, had a lot of kick. Bandaging your wound, you kind of...
No need for a bandage. I'm gonna just reach down and lay on hands because I'm a paladin.
All right, you feel that kind of itching sensation as the wound closes up around you, kind of spitting out the bullet that was lodged in your leg.
I guess I'll kind of, grunt my way over to where one of the bodies, maybe if one of them seemed to be more of the quote-unquote leader, maybe the bounty that I was supposed to bring in alive.
Sure.
And just start checking pockets.
Yeah, you start going through the pockets of the leather vests of this dragonborn. And his ruined face half burnt off. And you start pulling out, excuse me. Make an investigation check. First thing you do is you pull out a ammo pouch, or a cartridge, if you will. And you recognize the casing. Let's see what else you discover with this investigation roll. First roll.
First roll is going to be a 15.
15. Okay. Nice. You've got a contact in what you would call Old Rayan, known by the name of Dodger. Dodger exports magical bullets, and as far as you know, he's on the up and up. Everything the couple of times you've personally purchased from him and talked to him, he's been a very straightforward, no nonsense, honest prices individual. And so finding his handiwork in the hands of bandits, and a lot of it, is disconcerting.
Well, with a bit of a frown, I'm going to collect all the shells that I can.
Okay.
From all 6 bodies. Tuck them in a satchel.
The last
See if there's any more, like if the guy has any like letters or some sort of like
you do
clue
find
of contact.
You do find an interesting stone that has the carving of this strange mask on it.
Okay.
It is not magical in nature, but then you find them on the other bodies. This is a new thing. You're familiar with many gangs that run around Windfall. You've never seen something like this.
All right. I'll pocket that for later. And I'll collect the bounty body.
Okay.
And shoulder it and strap it to the horse.
Nice. Just a whole ass dragonborn just slumped over your horse.
He can take it.
All right.
And then I'll start. Well, is this a bounty that I need to collect out of a specific place, or can I
Your
go
bounty's no
straight
longer
to the...
valid because this particular bounty wanted them alive.
Where would I collect it?
There's a couple of different options. You can go to the government, which is the Baroncy, and they have various establishments within every major city that they have control of. There's certain criminal underbellies that you could go to, but the individual who put out the bounty specifically is an individual named Longshanks. He's kind of this older, swarthy
Shanks.
individual, usually pretty drunk, but that's a long way away down in Kraken's Rest.
Okay, well, I'm still going to take him to the place where Dodger is.
Okay, that would be Rayan, the city of Rayan.
Yeah, so I will start my journey with what supplies I have.
Okay.
Assuming I have enough supplies, and start headed that way.
Okay. Give me 2 seconds as I switch the music over. As we dive into new and old Rayan. Dodger. My good man. That's the wrong song. Already off to a good start.
The moonlit night when your lover approached you. Doublet undone.
Oh my god, Matt, thank you so much for the bits. Holy crap.
For you are too beautiful.
They've been on fire there in the chat.
Oh my god, guys. We just started. Alexandria. Ha! A hype train. Taff, thank you so much. Good god. Buzz, my guy.
Oh.
Guys, calm down. I need to focus.
Oh, keep going.
Don't let him tell you what to do. You do
I
what
won't
you want.
acknowledge chat until they hit level 5.
Dodger, to say a few things about old and new Rayan. Old Rayan is this kind of blue collar, somewhere between a large town and a small city. To the north of you, there are many pastures. I'm getting a flood warning. Okay.
Well, don't drown.
Oh, okay. If I suddenly go offline, we lost power. Which, let's be honest, would be on brand.
It starts flooding. Unplug my desktop and put it on my bed.
Got you.
It's very important.
Yes. the plains, the pasture to the north, is one of the 3 companies that breeds, exports horses in mass. Obviously, you can buy a horse from a dude who owns a horse, but guaranteed quality comes from one of the 3 companies that sells horses. The Rayan family, which became successful and built Old Rayan, is quite successful. They're the type of angry bastard cowboys who don't ever expect to retire and just work all their life, and their family is, goddamn huge. And the success of that brought in many people. New Rayan is a little different. This is the rich city. Wizards live here, and money can be found in many beautiful lanterns that float and the like, kind of a little more high fantasy, late Victorian era vibes, whereas you get more of the rancher cowboy vibes over across the lake. This said lake divides the 2 cities, and the new governor, Lord Remus, has just managed to procure the means legally to unite the 2 cities into one official city, now known as just Rayan. Obviously, Old Rayan feels kind of like not okay with that, and New Rayan is like, ew, we have to like share our name with the horse ranchers. What are we doing? And Lord Remus, who is currently constructing the railway system, has an island in the center of the lake where he governs the new city of Rayan. Dodger, tell us a little bit about your store.
Just like your regular, it's not like super fancy or anything just yet. Because he probably could afford a really, really nice shop at this point, but he just doesn't like that vibe. So it's still kind of just very, just a humble shop.
Nice.
The basic shop down below, house up on top.
Okay. And you've got a couple people working for you, I understand, because at this point you've gotten successful enough where you're able to bring some people in, train them a bit, and now you're at the point of success where you're not constantly working your ass off. You're able to kind of sit there and be the manager and the face of the organization, stuff like that. And you're wholesale exporting mostly to the Pride, the Baroncy. Your exported magical bullets. It's a slow day. There's only one other person in the open shop area, and that is Stormflare. Stormflare, Sia, and Dodger, tell us a little bit about your appearances. Also, Gene, I'm sorry, I forgot to ask you what you looked like, but
I'll do it when I
we'll do that in a second.
Let's go first.
Sure. Okay, so Sia is a half elf, with just a little bit longer than shorter length, like red, wine red hair, fair complexion, freckles, bright green eyes. She has a very gothic western like vibe with like blacks and dark colors to her outfits. She's got a stereotypical like cowboy hat, but it's like all black that she's taken off probably before she came into the establishment, and her hair's braided.
Okay. And is this your first time here at Dodger's establishment?
I don't probably not.
Okay, so Dodger, you've worked with Sia once or twice before. You recognize her face. So you're a bit at ease. A potential repeat customer is phenomenal. That's the best thing you can ask for. Tell us a bit about yourself, and then the two of y'all can RP a little bit.
Dodger is just maximum himbo vibes.
Crank that shit up to 11.
Just large, hair tied back to it. It's like messy, He's got like this long coat, but like the sleeves have been torn off just over time of like getting rips and tears in them, and finally we're just like, these, they're ratty enough, whatever, ditch the sleeves. He has a book on his side belt, and there's a large, I don't know what kind of gun I would call it, but it's got multiple barrels and is just humongous. That's kind of over on the wall of the shop.
Nice.
And immediately I want to go into Southern, and that's not what I'm doing.
Because the Southern accent.
Oh, I've seen you in here once before. What can I do you for?
I actually just had some questions for you. Just looking around. I'd like to get some more bullets for one, but
we'll get the hang of this where I can just do it immediately. I'm sorry.
You're good.
All right, right over here we got what kind of imbued bullets you looking for?
well, I've purchased some of your arcane bullets off of you before, but what do you got new?
It's uncommon for you to be. Go ahead. Sorry.
No.
Okay. Your most common thing is these magical bullets and stuff like that, and you enjoy this, where it's been a lot of producing crates and exporting them out. You've kind of missed. You're getting back to your roots a little bit with that face-to-face, individual, smaller purchases by comparison.
Oh, you're gonna like this. These ones I just cooked up. Lightning.
Oh, yes. I would very much like to look at those.
He goes behind the counter and pulls out a box, opens it, and there's just bullets, but they've got these like bright blue tips.
Those are mighty fine.
As you see it, as you lean over the box to look at it, the door is absolutely kicked open, and all the bullets like jumble a little bit from their little casings and placements, and the two of you look over, and a very dusty, intense looking Jean Brigg steps over the threshold.
All right, yeah. Yeah, I mean, at first glance, it's just your basic like brown duster and hat, If you look a little closer, you'll see like there's some kind of interesting looking plate armor underneath. Not your standard shiny metal, but something that could actually fit under a duster. Yeah, shotgun poking out over one shoulder, and over the other one is slung the body of a dragonborn. And I'll just stomp my way up the counter and just deposit body. Doctor, have you ever seen this man before?
Just blood all over the counter.
No, it's been like 2 days. So
that's fair. So
he's
the
not bleeding
stink
anymore.
is there.
It's been riding outside. It's probably fine. Yeah, but it's probably
In the
it
hot,
probably is.
sweltering sun, yes, it's definitely.
Yeah,
doesn't smell
it is
what's
probably.
going on.
Yeah, you're
just
right.
a little bit bloaty, it's fine.
I just hadn't noticed. Been my companion for 2 days, so sorry about the smell.
You don't look familiar to me.
What about this? And I'll just take the satchel of shells and I'll just dump them onto the table right next to it.
Dodger, those are your bullet casings.
Well, he was running with your gear.
No, that ain't. No.
I mean, look at it. There's your logo right there.
There's a note attached to each one that just says, "This was made by Dodger."
Yeah.
There's an older gentleman with a limp that comes out from the back. One of the old timey ranchers that you kind of took under your wing, because you can't really ride a horse anymore. But he's finally made it to the front of the shop, and he's got this old timey blunderbuss. He goes, "What the fuck is going on in here, boss? What's going on? You all right?"
He's new.
Sorry, Jake.
What's this dude's name?
Sanson.
All right.
I want you to know, chat, that Offbeat is just riffing. Our private chat is just going.
Is he even paying attention?
I'm trying my best.
Oh, I'm paying so much attention.
I am very invested. The guy can't ride a horse, but he can ride a cowboy. That's all I know.
It's all right, Swanson. I got this sorted. You can go back to whatever it is you're doing.
He starts making his really long way to the back room.
I ain't never seen this bloke, but those are definitely my fire bullets. Inspect it.
Okay.
So this guy is the worst of the worst. I assume you wouldn't sell to him. I assume not.
No.
And that's the tricky thing, Dodger. The conclusion you come to is you would have known if you sold to an individual like this, and you check your people out. You get their vibe before selling to them and stuff like that, which means there might have been a shipment gone wrong. And that's cause for alarm.
Check the chat real quick.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of have. So.
Yeah.
Dodger goes back and comes back with a stack of papers. All this here, I've not had a single caravan go missing. No attacks. It should be all the deliveries made it to the Broadlands.
So there's a rat in the pride.
That might be.
Something mouse afraid of a lion or something. There's a story about it.
I am gonna have to look into this. Can't have my good name smeared around.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I gotta see if I can salvage something from this bounty. It costs too much. I unfortunately had to shoot him dead because it was alive only.
He looks all right.
No, he's dead. He's super dead.
His head's
He's
still
missing half
intact.
his. Not all of it.
Identify him, right?
Only half of. Yeah, they can identify him. The trick is going to be getting them to pay for it. Maybe I can hire a cleric that's got to speak with dead. That's the same as alive, right? They can ask whatever questions.
I mean, I need a southern again. Dang it. Close enough, I'd say.
It's worth a shot anyway.
It is early evening in Rayan, and over in New Rayan, we find in a little cafe, a little outdoor table seat of a little wrought iron table, a couple of chairs, and a little, makeshift umbrella, where two individuals are enjoying happy hour. It is a calm, nice breeze, considering the desert lands that you live in. Any breeze is appreciated. Yester and Stonks, would you guys care to describe your characters?
So Yeah, go Offbeat. You go first.
I'll go first. I think yours is funnier if you're last. But so Yester Hawthorne is the youngish looking man, some 20-something or other. Wears an entirely black ensemble with gold accents along the trimmings, a vest and a shirt and a doublet underneath with a waistcoat that extends out to past the legs. And notably, he wears breastplate on his legs, also known as knee pads, that are high heels. He is naturally about 5'8". With his high heels, he is 6'2". He has a golden fiddle strapped to his back and a bowstring to play it that looks like it flickers a little bit with flame every time he touches it. He notably does not carry a pistol, which is odd. And he's got a good little hat. He's got a good little hat, and he always looks similar to me, like he has a bad joke that he desperately wants to tell you.
And then sitting across from him, there is a person named Stonks, who is dressed entirely in head to toe, like off-white, kind of cream colored. It could have been originally white and just dusted with all the dust from the Western setting. But a nice 1800s Victorian, like aristocratic, like suit. With a frilled collar at the neck. He wears a white and white and yellow trimmed like bowler cap. He has a monocle on one eye, and then if you're looking from Yeehaw's perspective, you would notice that the eye socket behind the monocle is hollow, and it's just an empty eye socket. And then you would notice that his face is just a skull because he's just a skelly boy. And Stonks is sitting there, and he wears white gloves. Basically keeps everything covered except for his face, and he's leaning up to Yester and goes, "Now you see, Yester, like he's got this thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this little book.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like an NFT.
What?
God
So
damn it.
that's what I'm saying.
All right. Look, Stonks, this is the third. Look, you still have yet to explain to me why the picture of the monkey is more valuable than the monkey itself.
No, he's got a book of the things. It's like, you know Dodger, right? We've met Dodger before.
I met Dodger.
Yester has not yet met Dodger.
Okay, but you've heard of the man. He's got
I heard of the
book.
bastard. Yeah, of course.
It's got these collections of pages with little drawings on it. I don't know much.
You mean words?
I know many. But they're really no. Oh, you mean in the book or in my hollow brain?
No, in the book. In the book, Stonks. Pay attention.
Yester, you have come in from out of town to call upon your friend Stonks, and this is the first kind of evening together, and the two of you are enjoying. One of you is enjoying coffee and cake, and a younger gentleman, very well dressed, approaches, and he's got this little dragon on his arm, and he comes over and puts down your creme brulee, and the dragon does a little fire on top of the sugar to kind of crisp it up, and he goes, "If there's anything else I can get the two of you, Stonks, as always, your patronage goes a long way, my friend."
Of course. The thing you do with the little lizard, I love it.
Yeah, he's a cool little boy.
Oh, is that sanitary? I'm not entirely convinced.
It's super hot.
Yeah, but that don't. Yeah, okay, picture this, right? Imagine a disease that lives inside of a lizard, right? It's got to be able to withstand the temperature, right? So naturally.
Do you think they're on fire all the time?
You mean to tell me they're not?
Inside, they got little fleshy. I mean, not like me, but like you. You can't just brush all that up all crispy.
That's absolute bullshit. I don't believe you.
Hold on. Well, give me the lizard. We'll cut him up. I'll show him.
Oh, no, sir. I must insist that you would at least have to pay for something of that nature. And the dragon does like a, "Excuse me?" look up
I'm gonna
at the
look at
waiter.
him. I'm gonna say, "How about this? If there is fleshy bits inside there, Stonks pay. I pay. If there was flame inside there, I pay."
He looks down at the dragon, at the little wormling, and the wormling's doing the puppy eyes. He goes, "I'm afraid I just can't part with this one. I hatched him myself." Make a persuasion check, Yester.
Oh no.
Not me.
Oh no, why did you call for him to roll it?
25.
He's gonna do it.
It can just be best possible outcome. It can just be best possible outcome.
I tell you what. For 912 gold, you can have this dragon and do whatever you want to him.
912. Stonks, tell them about NFTs.
What if instead I give you a business opportunity? No, Stonks will pull out a coin purse of an unknown amount of money and just like put it in front of the guy and then hold his hands out for the dragon.
The waiter kind of reaches a hand out and opens the purse and looks at it and goes, "For this you may inspect the specimen in question, but you may not desecrate it."
All right. You, Stonks, you stick your bony fingers in his mouth. I'm going to get a good look-see inside.
So Stonks like grabs the dragon and like goes to open its mouth. The second anything that's not just dry touches Stonks' glove,
Sure.
he leans over and just starts retching. Like he has nothing to throw up. He has no reason to throw up, but he's repulsed.
Stonks, you can't keep doing this, all right? You got to wash your hands at some point.
No, it's you don't understand. You have any idea how long it's been since I've had that on me? He points towards just you in general.
Yes, I understand. I have a skeleton inside me too, and one day it will jump out and do a dance to dance. But you gotta stop retching. You've got nothing to retch.
The little dragonling, the little wormling, is kind of understanding everything that's happening, but not really, and just spills the piping hot coffee onto Yester's lap and skitters away. "Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. I'll have that cleaned up for you quickly." And he pulls out a rag and starts like dabbing your lap.
Don't touch there, my God!
Give
me the rag! Give me the rag!
He hands you the rag.
I think he likes it.
I cast prestidigitation on my pants and clean them. I'm just kidding. I don't need no damn rag. I'm a wizard.
Can I counterspell prestidigitation?
You counterspell the prestidigitation. You have this coffee
Cast it
stain.
again. This time with intent.
A coffee stain is setting in as you prestidigitate a second time, and it goes away.
But
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
It was funny at the time.
You guys look up, and the waiter is gone, and so is
But
the
here-
small bag of money.
I'm telling you, in that book, he's got secrets, and I want it. I mean, that's the end of it. I want
Yes.
Dodger's book,
You want his book?
so we're gonna go buy it.
We're gonna buy it off of him. We're gonna buy
This
Dodger's
might be
book.
the 13th time I've tried to buy it,
So why are you doing it again?
because this time it'll be different.
Do you have more money?
I always have more money.
So you're gonna offer him more money, or are you gonna offer him the same amount for the 13th time in a row?
Let's say I'm gonna offer him maybe either the same deal or a deal he can't refuse. But I would say that he couldn't refuse all the other 13 deals either. So
The two of you.
I want that book.
The two of you get up and start making your way across the bridge towards Old Rain. The railway tracks are under construction here, mostly finished, but you do have to. I'm sorry. Take that back. Because the railway is unfinished, you have to take the long trek around the lake on the north side. You can see the pastures and many packs of horses. Herds of horses?
I shall Google it.
Okay.
I think herds is more correct than pack.
Yeah, okay. You can see
I really hope it's something weird like a gaggle. A band.
a
The
band?
Band of horses.
Yo, they got the trumpet and the saxophone horse.
So we can either do a band of horses, a herd of horses, a stable of horses, a stud of horses, or a harass of horses.
Ooh.
Harass? What if there's
leaning
there's
band
two
or
types of
harass.
horses? There's good horses and bad horses.
And
the
the
bad
good
horses
horses
to
are in a band.
harass.
So Vloxen, our fantastic mod who is with us tonight, grew up with horses and has just chatted herd. It is a herd of horses.
I think it's a band.
Yeah, but
I like the
she's in
harass.
It was a herd of horses. It is
Now it's a
harass.
band.
Brad.
A horse playing the French horn, a flock of horses. And you can see various individuals on horseback.
A group of colts, so baby horses. A group of baby horses is called a rag of colts.
And
So if they're running around
slowly-
with like the other ones, could it just be like a ragtime band? Or
And as you're walking around the northern side of the lake, you can see the island in the center with the construction of railways going across the lake and through the center of the keep, this mansion of an estate, directly in the center of the lake, where Lord Ramus resides.
Marcus, raid.
Ah, Marcus, thank you so much. Welcome to the first episode of the new Windfall campaign. It's a Western, and Stonks is a skeleton. That's all you need to know. Jumping back to Gene, Dodger, and Sia.
I'll be like I'll have strapped the body back to my horse and then came back in.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you keep them shells because they were yours anyway, and I didn't pay for them, so you can keep those.
he's just like super, like visibly upset that this has happened because like he has tried very hard to keep these in like on the right side of the law. Well, if you find out anything else, you let me know.
I mean, honestly, what we should do, actually, is we should bring this body and those shells and confront the Pride. We'll kick in their door. Have
That's
them pay my
right,
bounty.
yeah.
Because, I got the guy. And bring information that there's a mole. So that'll be worth something. I got bills to pay.
I'll log that.
All right.
Let me grab my things.
You go to the back, and one of your employees kind of looks up. It's this middle-aged lady. She's got the cornrows kind of up in this going to the back and in this bun, and she's got the really big magnifying glasses, and she's currently mixing the gunpowder on this like arcane circle table. And she kind of looks up at you with her eyes all magnified because of the glasses and goes, "Hey, love, what's going on? You need anything?"
All right now, look, I'm gonna be stepping out for a bit.
All right. I'm sure we can handle things while you're gone. Oh, you got another letter. It kind of holds up a letter. It's from them. Should I just put it on the pile?
Yeah, just throw it on the pile.
I'll throw it on the pile. All right.
Look, like I said, I'm only stepping out for a while, so just keep the front up while I'm gone.
All right. She kind of takes off her glasses and goes, "Honey, you've done a great job. You've been at this for years. This is exactly what you've been trying to get towards, so that everything can be passively making income for you. I'm sure that everything's gonna run just smoothly. We got all sorts of friends in all the right places. If anybody gives us a hard time, we'll just call on the Ram family."
On the what?
The local governing. You're a good guy and have made a reputation in this town as a good guy, and because you supply magical ammunition for all these other good guys, if someone raises the alarm that someone's dicking with your people, the hellfire, scorched earth. You can feel pretty confident that your business will continue on without you being right there. Can't hear you.
Muted. It's an official episode. He's gonna pack up. Gonna fill a pack with some rations and some other supplies. How far away is the Pride from?
You will be heading towards the city that is called Windfall. And that will be at least by horse, at least a week and a half worth of hard riding. So it'll be a while. And for the record, Yester has been traveling for maybe 3+ weeks to get to Rayan.
That's almost 2 weeks for this dead body.
You weren't all the way out there. You were. Oh, I see.
Can we just say that I can like do a bit of lay on hands to keep the body fresh?
Sure, that and some that and Yester's potentially Yester's prestidigitation.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, so that way the body will be preserved.
As your Dodger, you go back and you start packing things up and you pick up your book. And
Well, it's just always like on a thing on my side.
Okay, sure. You pick up your stuff and you're gathering up and you're on the second floor and you look out the window because you hear a and then
Dogs, why do you announce your presence like that?
and then the door gets flung open again and Sia and Jean both whip around real fast because they're both bounty hunters and they're ready for anything.
Yeah, like,
and in
man
walks
goes
a
to
whole
shotguns.
ass skeleton dressed to the nines and a dude in heels.
Plate mail heels.
Plate mail heels with a golden fiddle on his back.
Oh, also a circle shield.
And a circle shield, thank you.
Carry this.
What are you?
That's a skeleton.
Dogs. Yeah, and you're a human. Cool. This is a building. That's a dead man. Cool. What else?
All right.
She has red hair.
I do.
Doesn't
I don't think
Weird,
you
isn't
have
it?
any.
The little
They're
Tweety
both-
bird in his eye socket goes.
There's a
both
yellow
armed.
canary in my skull.
Yeah, thank you. The canary. I don't know why I said Tweety bird.
Anyways, Dodger. You know why I'm here.
He's still upstairs at the moment.
He's upstairs.
But he hears the
You know why I'm here, he says to no one in particular.
you hear heavy, just tired footsteps coming down the stairs. Just and before he goes out into the main shop, he stops by what's her face one more time with the big glasses.
Her name is Yenna.
Listen, Yenna,
Hey, darling.
I don't want you selling my bullets to any new faces.
All right.
Only the regulars that we've been selling to.
Yeah. Okay. She like, goes to write it down, and because of her glasses, she like writes it all wonky and has to start over, taking the glasses off.
Got to figure some things out.
You're the boss.
And I'm gonna pack up like as much ammo as I can for.
Sure. Yeah, you can. I
Since
mean,
I'll be traveling with Jean, so we'll both.
Okay. That's a lot of gunpowder to have on horseback if you're talking about like a lot of them.
I'm not bringing like my entire supply, but like
Okay.
plenty for us to, if things go wrong, to be able to.
To have them in the pocket.
Yeah.
To a constant supply, at least all the way till Windfall.
And I'll walk out, pointedly ignore Stonks, and grab the gun off the wall, and
Dodger, is that you? I'm sorry, my name's Jester Hawthorne. Please excuse my friend. I've been trying to meet you for some time, actually. And also, Stonks, do I really have to make this pitch? Are you sure?
It's part of your mentorship.
Oh my God. Okay. Dodger, I hear you have a book of sorts. And you see Yester look at you with eyes that suggest, I don't want to do this either.
Yeah, they just have a tired understanding.
You hear from all the way in the back room. Ah!
Now, I've been told, and he pulls out a script, to make you an offer that you cannot refuse.
And now at this point, he's just like, all right, let's hear if he's changed the deal or not. Like what's this
Stonks
time?
is willing to offer you 130,000 gold, an NFT of a monkey,
And a coupon for 1 free back massage.
Little bony hands.
and Yester's left testicle. Why'd you put that there, Stonks? I did not put that up.
Flash is weak and worthless.
I need those.
No, you don't. Look at me.
You don't need
All
both.
bone, baby.
I do believe this deal is technically different from the last one. With the addition of my left.
Your testes always been on the table.
No, that's about what it's been.
You
Stonks,
offered my left testicle before I even met
told
the
you.
damn man.
I thought I told you.
I was kidding.
I'll part with the book when I'm finished with it.
Now this I can work with.
Oh no, he's gonna murder. Stonk's gonna murder Dodger.
God, stay out of this.
Oh, well, that's fine. I'm just gonna. What book is it? Could I give it a little look? See, I may have read it. I'm a bard after all. I'm a student of the literature.
Okay.
Pull it up off my belt.
All right, you hold it up. You are you handing it to him? Or are you showing him the
I'm
contents
showing.
of the book?
I'll show him, but I'm
Okay.
not. I'm
Make a
not
wisdom
relinquishing it.
save, Hawthorne.
Oh,
As you attempt to perceive these NFTs.
that is 17.
Okay.
And 18 minus 1.
You don't fall to madness immediately, but your eyes do that thing where when you're really tired, you know, they can't quite focus, and you feel your brain go a little not in a good way, just by looking at the confusion, the insane. Do you want to describe, Dodger, the contents of the book?
Is it still what we discussed?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Was I there for this?
Let me get the text-to-speech bot ready.
Could I attempt to read out one of the pages?
Yes,
from
please
it?
do. Please do.
Wait, what? Oh god. Oh god.
River run past even Adams, whatsoever short a bend of bay brings us commodious vicus a recirculation back to Haldcastle and environs. What the bloody blazes is this? Roger, do not tell me you have consumed James Joyce novels.
I mean, it's a pretty good read, really.
I'm gonna look at Stonks. There's nothing for you in that book. There's madness. There's nonsense.
I don't see how he can read anyway and got no eyes.
Yeah. Can the bird read?
It's no nonsense. It just takes a special kind of person to understand, is all.
See, Dodger understands.
Those aren't NFTs, Stonks. It's a
There
book.
It's a collect each character. Like a little NFT, little picture. Non-fungible.
In some places, it's
It's a
written
letter.
over each other.
It's a damn letter, Stonks. They are quite literally purposed to be funged over and over again. so that
You try
everyone
us.
knows what's been written.
Oh my god.
But when you put them together, you get that. How many of
Words.
those do you think exist?
Books?
That book.
I don't know. I wish there was one less of them.
Well, then there would be none of them
This is the only book.
of that variety.
Excellent.
Of that
That's
genre.
great. I'm glad that no one else has decided to publish this damn thing. This seems like a good thing. Why do you want one?
Because there's only one.
Is that why you try to sell my left testicle so there'd be only one?
There's already me. None. There's already just the one. But he has it. I want it.
Why do you want it?
And he uses the book to make magic bullets.
How the fuck do you do that?
Exactly. I want to know.
I don't think it has anything to do with the book. I think Dodger just makes magic bullets.
I don't. See. When you've been, Yes, sir. I used to be a librarian.
Okay, that's
and
great.
when you've seen as many books, you know that book special.
Special.
Stonks, look, I will support you to the ends of the earth. We've been through a lot together. Remember that time that you disassembled in a graveyard and I had to find the right femur bone?
I do recall.
And I kept
got
putting it
rebuilt
between
with-
my legs and saying, look, I have a boner.
If only I was awake for it.
Oh, and I did that. You may want to clean your left femur, by the way. But I do think that this is one of those times that I'm deeply confused about your particular fascination with this.
All I'm
I will-
saying. Dodger knows how to use the book, but he's like he can, but he doesn't understand why it do what it do. You with me, Yee?
No, let's just drop this conversation and
We'll
come
talk
back
about
at
it
another
later.
day. Well, maybe I need more training, or something. Okay.
I really do feel like my brain is melting out of my ears. Listen, like I'm getting dumber somehow.
Well, what do you think
Like
happened?
what?
Mine?
I don't know. I'd like to know that you're not supposed to be that way.
How
Frankly,
about this, Sticks?
I don't mind
Stonks.
saying.
This!
Stonks.
You know,
Past
people
life.
used to call me that.
Jane and I are headed to Windfall.
Roll credits.
He said the thing.
We're done. That was it.
We're done. Good season.
Thank you all for being
We've
here.
accomplished the windfall.
We will have nothing else going on for the next year of Thursdays. Out of respect.
I propose you and Yes to join us. And you can
What?
maybe
Read the
take
book.
a look at.
I like it.
I'm gonna get the insanity table out.
All right. Just make sure that Stonks, before you read the book, please talk to me so I can give you a pep talk on this thing. I studied this a little bit in Bard College, and my God, you don't want to look at it for too long. It's a. Look, I know there's only one copy, but we've had little scraps of text, and
Yes,
we
sir.
had to read it in pieces.
Make an Arcana check.
Am I good at this time? I don't know.
I don't think you are.
I'm like,
I
half
am.
proficiency.
Sure.
Oh, that's a 17 plus 3, so 20.
Okay, you're able to determine that it's not actually a cursed item. Which your immediate thought was, he's rocking a cursed item. It's not a cursed item. It's just whack.
Look, I remember when I've heard of this object before, which is how I heard of Dodger in the first place, was that he carries this book of nonsense. We had to read it in scraps. Its mere construction is alien, built different, you might even say. So just let me inspire you before you read it, okay? I don't want you to go insane. You're a skeleton already.
Stonks extends a gloved, boned hand and caresses Yester's cheek. Goes, Yee, you always inspire me. I'm gonna read that fucking book.
No, you read it. I refuse.
All right. Anyways, Dodger, I'm in. If it means I get to look at the book sometimes.
Sia, you've been kind of watching all of this transpire before you. What's your takeaway? What do you say? What do you do?
Still confused about the skeleton.
Okay.
But, she's just been watching, kind of like, was very intrigued when Jean first came in. She just kind of waves to get everyone's attention because she's just been standing there. I just came in here to buy bullets because Dodger here makes some mighty fine arcane bullets. And if y'all think you need assistance with this, I'd be happy to help.
What's your talents?
Shooting guns, Yee. She's buying bullets.
Yeah, just because you buy bullets doesn't mean you're good with them.
I gave everyone a proficiency with firearms.
She's just gonna kind of twist her fingers and the lightning is gonna spike around her hand.
Now, you see, that's the talent, see? She got rubber shoes, so they build up electricity faster.
It's not exactly how that works.
Nah, I don't believe you. I'm gonna run with this story.
Fine by me.
See, this is the guy who's trying to tell me I don't understand the book.
What are you talking about? Just because I made a story once about a skeleton who should definitely not be allowed near anybody because he's got a stinky poo-poo butthole does not mean that I'm not allowed near books.
What?
You ever heard that one, the tale of Peepaw?
Everyone.
No, I can't. I can't say it.
I'm just kidding.
It's a great story. I wrote it. Anyway.
I'm sure it's wonderful.
Many a loophole in that, or not a loophole, plot hole.
Yeah, a little bit.
First one is the fact that you're a skeleton and don't have a butthole. If you get around that plot hole, it's a really good read. Great.
It's an objective exercise in suspended disbelief.
It really explores the human condition. What are we more than a tube connected by bones?
That's how doctors see us. We're just little diagrams with an opening, a tube, and then an exit opening.
You know, this makes us topographically similar to both donuts and cups.
And snakes.
Mm-hmm. And anything
how
with a
is this?
hole.
Most things.
So anyway, yeah. I figured we're about to tease a string of yarn that's gonna probably unravel a few shirts. So
Metaphor.
I'm sure an extra bit of firepower is good. Because it goes all the way to the top. Corruption and things.
Okay.
Gene's coming out of retirement. One last job.
I wish it was one last job. No, I don't.
So,
Well, if you're
Where we
coming
going?
with us and see it, just take these, and I'm just gonna hand her the box of the lightning bullets.
You
Nice.
sure you don't want payment for that?
pay you? That's not how commerce works. You pay.
He's giving. I said if he want a payment for the bullets he's given me, so I
Oh.
would give him money.
I heard pay me.
Oh. His ears don't
Maybe
work.
if
They
it had
don't
ears,
exist.
you'd have heard better.
Okay, I can't tell if you can read, but you might need to get your ears checked. I know you don't have ears, but whatever the holes are that are left in your skull.
There's not.
There's a person with like
Okay,
a
then.
tuning fork, like ding on the side of his head, taking notes.
Yeah, we'll go to discount.
All right.
I haven't priced out my bullets in this world, so we'll just pretend that we have.
Yeah,
Maybe have.
that's totally fair. We'll figure that out later.
Okay, cool. Do you think Chad heard us, or it's a secret?
What?
What?
I can't. No, I didn't hear what you said.
Worry about it.
Okay. All right. Without further
Economically
ado,
speaking, is 1 gold like a day's worth of work here, or like?
1 gold is $1. So no.
Oh God. But like $1,800, where like I could buy like a house for 50 cents, or like.
That's a great question. I'm not gonna figure that out and have a definite answer right off the top of my head because I haven't thought about it.
Inflation line.
That said, because you're within the Pride's lands, everyone's using bills, paper money. If you go, which is a bit new to Yester, but his hometown has recently been introduced to it.
Do they smell like maple?
No.
You know, this is very different from my hometown. Usually we'd stuff them inside of a tree first to get them a scratch and sniff effect. Also known as Canada.
Canada's weird.
Oh, Canada.
Nope.
Just curious, is the Pride Lands everything the light touches, or
No.
Good question.
But without further ado, the party steps out into the sunset. The light coming right down that dirt road as everybody heads over to their respective horses. And kind of gears up and gets ready to travel. Anything the party wants to do in town, whether new or old Rayan, before setting off on this week plus long journey. There will be one other city along the way.
I'll probably like stop somewhere. Go for it.
I was just saying I'm good.
Hmm.
I was contributing nothing.
I would probably off screen stop and refill rations.
Sure.
Travel?
Sure. All right.
I'll sing us a jaunty tune as we gear up.
Roll performance.
I was gonna say, is it any good?
That's a 24.
It's quite good.
I've heard better.
Honestly, the lyrics are weird, but I got nothing to say. It's not that bad.
What, you mean to tell me the tales of a traveling skeleton who can't stop breaking his bones is not a good story?
I said it's weird. I didn't say it was bad.
Wait, hold on. Offbeat, have we created a fucking Witcher dynamic here where you follow me around and write songs?
No, I stay at the brothel where my mom works, and then I tell stories about my friends. However, I have exclusively about 2 friends, and you're one of them.
right,
So
there
half
we
of my stories are about a skeleton, and then I make up everything.
Dodger's gonna like grab a bunch of spare like scrap pieces that he can tinker and make things.
Okay. So real quick, before we go to break, I'm gonna open up this fancy map page I have and hope everything works appropriately. And it looks like it is. I like that. That feels good. So for the chat, we're here at 21 and we are heading to number 12. The party will, because of the massive cliffs of the Woman Gulch, the party will have to head up to number 16. Jake.
Burger King foot lettuce.
You do know of a... What?
Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce.
I hate that. Jake, you do know that number 16, gosh, I should have had my list of names of cities. Number 16, let me just, it's right here. That is known as the Red Mine, aka the Reach. You know that you could technically make a quick little detour over to 17, which is known as Issaray, where your old mentor, Obadiah, resides. That would add on a couple of extra days, if you so choose, if you wanted to, because you're out on the road, it's a possibility. And with that kind of on your brain, we're going to go to break, but not before everybody rolls a D100 for travel.
A D100, you say?
97.
Oh, God. Okay.
I don't know if it's
83.
good or bad.
77.
72.
Okay. And Sia,
23.
23. All right, chat. We're going to go to break. We'll be right back. Oh. Say that again, Taco.
What?
Wait, everyone's lined up perfectly. Wait,
Yeah.
what? Oh, okay. I'll take it.
I guess we didn't need to come back from break early, but still be on break, so you could like move things around.
Oh, I love my job. 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 I love my job.
Beth, has anybody reminded you recently?
You better fucking commit, Vlox, and I swear to God, I will
Commit. Full chest.
Well, there's this thing that you wanted to do. Maybe? No? Okay. Never mind.
Jake, you always look so much smaller until you stand up, and then I remember. Oh,
Hot
right, you're
take.
You remember
massive.
Jake's fucking huge.
Vloxen, you gotta finish now.
No, now I'm terrified.
It's just a protest. It's just a peaceful protest. What are they? What could happen? All right. So for the chat, so we dropped, and because I thought a bunch of the Zoom windows had moved around, I was like, Floxen, please remind me that we'll jump in while still on break. And then the party all remind me, I think 9 times.
Is it 9?
Oh, well, in that case, Feff, you wanted to go, and on break, you wanted to make sure that we went in early so that you could line up the names and the pictures with everything. Just to round it out to 10.
Thanks. So the party.
Reminded Feff. You walk into the banquet hall.
Oh, we're getting some deep long shot lore today.
The party sets off. As you have a little bit of the twilight hours to continue onwards, and you're moving along the highway, kind of passing under the southern regions of this pasture, which is miles and miles and miles. And eventually you get up to the highway that cuts northwards. You get to a bit of a T in the road. Going north is your destination. Going south heads towards the ancient bridge. This ancient dwarven bridge that spans over the Wowan Gulch and off to the God damn it, guys. I'm trying so hard.
You're doing great. You're doing great. We love you, buddy.
Towards the, what's it called? Yes, the Shifting Pales. But no, we are going north. At this kind of T crossroads, you see a small band. Horses kind of saddled, all kind of linked up to the actual crossroads directional post. And a little bit off the side of the road is the cliff. Thousands of feet down into the Wowan Way, where the road, somebody needs to mute their notifications, where you can see kind of drifting off the side. But roughly 5 individuals are kind of camped there for the night at the crossing. One donkey is just packed with gear. Like, it is almost the size of the donkey, full of gear. And it appears to be some kind of tinkerer. And he looks up and goes, "Oh, there! Welcome, traveler!"
Howdy.
He looks to Yester and goes, "You have the look of a man who wants something."
I want many things. What exactly are you selling?
I've got all sorts of bits and bobs if you need anything need mending, or perhaps you've got a tooth problem. I can yank that bad boy right out for you, or perhaps you managed to catch yourself a curse or something of the like. I am at your disposal. And he takes a low bow. Kind of a portly dwarven, maybe half dwarf individual, half dwarf, half human. He looks jolly. He's kind of pudgy, and he kind of gets to his feet and makes dad noises, and he goes, "Is there anything I can get you? My name's Mikey."
I mean, honestly, he looks cursed, and I'll point right at Stonks.
He sees you and goes, "Oh, oh."
He is not cursed. He is just a skeleton. You have one too.
True. But if my
Interesting.
skeleton was out, I'd be dead. I've seen it
if
happen.
my skeleton was in, I'd be upset. It'd be quite gross.
Well,
Any idea how
nasty.
wet that flesh vessel is you pilot around?
Imagine how wet it would feel to be inside of the flesh suit again. That'd be horrible.
indeed. Well, friends, if there's anything I might be able to make a few copper, if you will, off of anything that you might be able to need or want or trade, anything you've got on hand, I am more than at your disposal.
You got health potions.
I've got one or two.
Are they real? You're offering to cure. Hold on, it's hard for my teeth to make that noise. I might have a tooth problem for you to check out.
Oh,
It's all teeth in there.
well, I've got a few potions on me, yes, and they are in fact genuine, not snake oil, though I do also sell snake oil. And he starts undoing the pack and starts going through his donkey.
I'm gonna get off my horse. I'm gonna walk up to him very quietly, and I'm gonna say, look, I'm no dummy. I know you've got some of the good stuff on you. How about you cut us a little bit of a deal? We'll buy some of that good stuff right now. Get that off of your hands for some top dollar.
Make a persuasion check.
Or we can kill him.
That is I
The
rolled a
other
four.
members like
No.
look up
No.
at that
That's
and
a hard no.
start sizing up, and he kind of takes a step back and goes, "I am a humble wandering merchant. You clearly."
Well,
he-
I rolled a 4. However, because of my silver tongue feature, I get to treat anything lower than a 9 as a 10, so that is a 20.
Yeah.
Yep. It's gonna be one of those campaigns. Your baseline for persuasion checks is 20.
Yep.
I love it. And he's unfortunately now on edge due to Stonk saying we can just kill him. And he kind of goes, "I'm sure I'm but a humble wandering merchant. I can't say that I've got anything too complex. Unfortunately,
Humble.
we have to.
Don't undersell yourself, kid. Look at me.
He's
I'm
he's
humble.
he's scared now.
I'm just gonna gently hold his face.
Yeah, he doesn't let you. He backs up and then
No.
and
Come
then
here,
looks
come here.
over the cliff edge and goes, "Please, I don't want any trouble."
Oh, we're not gonna give you trouble. Come, just stand right here. Let me touch your face.
I'd rather not.
Let me touch your face, please. Please.
Let him touch
Slowly,
it while he still got it.
slowly. Stonks, you're not helping. He goes, actually, we need to be on our way. And he's like, come on, we're out of here. And they all start getting on their horses, and some of them are watching you. They've got various rifles slung over their back, and one individual has like an assortment of throwing knives, and a bow. And quickly, blessings on your travels. And they quickly head northwards.
You got a lot of bones, but no sense.
I'm gonna walk up to Stoggs. Are you on your horse?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna push you off your horse.
He falls and shatters apart and slowly reassembles himself. Like the arms start putting everything back up and start buttoning himself back up.
I was gonna get us the good stuff. You always talk about a good
buy
deal.
Snake oil. You were going to buy garbage in a jar.
I was gonna get us the good stuff.
No. You're gonna waste your hard-earned money on shit that peddler. It's probably water and his own poop
Stoggs,
in a jar.
show me what's in your back pocket right now. What's in your back pocket right now?
Who are you talking to?
Stoggs,
Oh, okay.
show me what's in your goddamn back pocket right now.
Offbeat, what's sorry.
Is there?
Taco, what is in your back pocket?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know if Offbeat is fishing for a specific thing or not.
I swear to God, if it's a damn picture of a monkey.
Smoking a blunt, kind of faded eyes and a lid.
Stonks pulls out an oversized water skin. that should not be able to fit in his back pocket.
What? That seems useful.
I'm so thirsty all the time.
So you hate being wet.
To
I hate
hydrate what?
flesh.
It's the sticky wet he don't like.
Ah, I see. Well, that actually clears a lot up for me. I'm gonna get back on my horse. Let's keep going, everybody.
All right. The
Yep, back on the
party
horse.
the party begins to head northwards. Gets kind of late. Are we going through the night?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it dark? Already, is it night already?
It's definitely nighttime by now.
While up to the lead of nighttime, Stonks is going to be lecturing Yester about how selling snake oil is bad business practice and immoral. And
There
that's
is
not a good way to make money.
We can kill him.
Perfect.
It's immoral.
Good fire. We could just stop here for the night. We got a long ways to go. No need to burn out.
You still have the various pastures to your left, and on your right you have about 100 feet, and then the cliff.
Muted.
You muted.
Again. My nemesis, the mute button. Dodger will pull out his book and kind of flip through it a little bit, and then close it, reach into his bag, and he'll just like throw kindling on the ground and then just create a bonfire.
Okay. All right. Who's taking first watch?
I mean, I'll do it, but I can't see very well in the dark. Actually, I do have dark vision, but my perception just sucks.
Same.
You guys are bad at this.
I will take watch at some point in the night.
Okay.
I'll take
Yeah.
the middle watch.
Gene with the first watch.
I'll do first watch, yeah.
Make a perception check.
Cool. Let me get my trusty dice out here. Yep, that's plus just a 11. Is it
11?
is an 11?
Okay.
Mhm.
Dark.
Every now and then you hear the neighing of a horse, or the crickets and moving about, and you look up. By the way, the moon is a dodecahedron. It's a 20-sided die for reasons. And I also should say this: the sun has flaming rings around it that aren't easily seen, but it's a recent discovery by people with like telescopes, and they're all blind by now. But it's a couple of strange flaming rings around the sun.
Is it like a conspiracy because they're all blind, so people don't really believe it? They're like, yeah.
Nah. I'm sure there are some people who don't believe in it. Gene, it's nearing the end of your watch when you begin hearing strange whispers and gigglings, and the second you register it, you hear it, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Cool. 15.
15? All right, give me just a second. Everyone else is fast asleep.
Stonk sleeps naked.
I believe that.
So does. No, just kidding.
Oh, I'm sorry. Charisma saving throw. Take the same roll and add your charisma instead.
Oh, cool. That 15 becomes. I can now. That's 20.
20?
Mhm.
Okay, you're not insane. Woo!
Nice.
You
I
watch
like that.
as a thoroughly disturbing dragon kind of slinks itself out from the tall grass. It is actually huge sized, but it's neck is crazy long and it's serpentine. It's got these narrow limbs, huge white eyes, no pupils or anything like that. Almost like a deep sea creature on both sides. And it doesn't have jagged teeth. It has two almost flat rabbit-looking things, and it's the same shade as the various sands around. And it slowly moves itself forward and has this ongoing confusing burble. You recognize it as a Jabberwock. Roll initiative, everyone.
Frog? Question mark.
Was that?
Frog? Question
Is
mark.
the frog?
Frog. Can I
Yep.
make it a frog?
Kermit
do it.
the Jabberwock here.
Oh, Offbeat, we need to roll our portents.
Oh shit! You
God.
right. You right.
That's true. I will be posting a picture in the Discord.
Got 12 and 2.
I got 12 and 9.
Nice.
Holy
mine?
shit, I got a 19 initiative? What is this?
That's very unusual. That is off
Jeff.
brand for you. Yeah, buddy.
I got a
I'm
bubble
sorry.
tin.
I've tried.
I got
It is-
8.
It is a cursed die.
I
I've not rolled above a 10 with that thing.
thought it wasn't cursed. I thought it was like kind of iffy and then some good rolls.
No, it was a good roll because the roll needed to be low.
Oh.
Because it rolled a 1 at the time.
I got an 8. I missed my ambush dice.
Oh wait, I can use an ambush dice for this? For the initiative?
Got ambush dice on initiative.
I'm gonna do that. Ignore
Everyone,
that.
if you go to the Discord and head over to the Windfall channel in said Discord, you can see a picture of the Jabberwock.
Oh, this thing was from Wild on the Witchlight.
Bernie Sanders is streaming.
Good for Bernie.
That's hilarious. Also, I got the alt cover and it's pretty. All right. Ooh, Dodger with a 6.
No, I'm gonna use my ambush dice, so that's not total.
Oh, okay. Yester with an 8.
I think that's the lowest I've rolled in nearly half a year.
Oof.
Yay.
15 with a seat for Sia.
So it's 14 now.
14.
Offbeat, I want you to know that Jenna got home from work the night that I made that Photoshop
But yeah?
of that face, and I was just sitting in front of my computer laughing maniacally. Like-
Okay. So, Stonks, you're up. Sorry, Stonks, you're asleep. Gene, you're up with a 16.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is save everybody up.
Jerk.
And
Hey,
then I'm going to pull out my shotgun and I'm going to close some distance.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
And then
it's about
how
it's
far
about-
away is it? Yeah.
It's about 40 feet away from you.
Okay, cool. I can, scooch up that 30 feet and then I'll fire. How many shots do I have? I've got an extra attack. Okay.
Nice.
So I will fire.
So everyone is like, "Oh, we're up," and then the loud crack of a gunshot goes off, and everyone's definitely up now.
Okay. For this. All right, let's see. First shot is a 28.
28, very good. 28 hits.
The second shot is a 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
Okay. All right. I'll a roll up this here damage. That's 19. And I do believe it's magical. Yeah.
19 magical piercing.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
And
are
then-
you
I actually
you have to be
I
within melee
will hit
range
it
if you
with
wanna
a
stack.
Hexblade's Curse.
Okay. Very good.
Which just looks like a very intense glare.
You hit him with a steely look. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Movement speed or is that your turn? You got a bonus?
Yeah,
action?
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done.
That was
bonus action was a hexblade.
Thank you. See ya.
Yes.
You come to, and you're like, oh, someone's up, and then the crack of the gunshot just focuses you completely. You're level 8. You're familiar with gunshots. Your horses do not panic, with the exception of Stonks's. But you've all tied them to, assumedly you've tied them down. Not tied them down, but tied them to a nearby post or a tree or something like that. And so Stonks, your horse is like, I'm just like pulling on the leather tying, keeping it leashed to the tree.
What side of the fire, or the group, is the Jabberwocky?
You sit up, a little bit of a ring around the fire of bedrolls, with the exception of Stonks, who's just a skeleton on the ground.
I mean, I woke up with everyone else.
No,
I'm still
I know.
Naked though.
You sit up, and across the fire, you can see for you 50 feet away, the creature that has slunk out of the high grass. It's not rough terrain. You've got the road in between you and the Jabberwock, kind of that packed earth, but then kind of that patchy high grass with kind of bits of rock and kind of crunchy earth.
All right, I'm going to shoot up onto my feet real quick, and then use my Tempestuous magic as a bonus action to, gusts of air, wind, just kind of encircle me and shoot me 10 feet.
Okay, you
away from the fire, closer, but I'm out of the way of everyone else.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt at the Jabberwock.
Okay. Hell yeah. So you the air answers your summons, and kind of almost Superman style move 10 feet to the side and then bear the lightning down on the Jabberwock. Is that a roll to hit, or am I rolling to save?
I need a Dex 14 save.
14. That is a 4, so I'm going to use one of my legendary resistances.
Half of 29.
Half of 29, thank you. 16 damage. 16 lightning. Very good.
14.
14? I went the wrong way. My apologies.
16 times 2 is 32, my friend.
Thank you. All right, Sia, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Dodger.
Dodger will grab his massive gun, reach into his pack, and shake this can, and it'll start emitting smoke.
Okay.
And it'll hang down on his belt, surrounding him.
Ooh.
Effectively casting Spirit Shroud.
Sure.
And then he'll... I will fire my gun.
I kind of love that visual of he gets up, and then the fog and the smoke starts ringing, and then out from the smoke you hear, and he just wades through it. It's just trailing with him.
It's 2 beams at 5th level, right? Yeah. So it's a 23 to hit and a 26 to hit.
Both hit.
I'm a little sad I didn't do Hexblade's Curse first, because one of those was a 19.
Yeah, same.
Do I need to separate damage types?
Yes.
So it's going to take 19 force damage.
Okay.
And then 14 cold damage.
Okay. 14 cold.
And he cannot regain health back.
So is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
What is placement? Like movement? Where's
You said you moved up. So you said you moved up.
I stood up.
You
I haven't
stood
actually
up. Okay.
because all that was range. So, but I want to know where everyone is and where.
So Jean is the closest with 30 feet. A little bit off to your left, you have Sia. Has kind of left the party and kind of moved 10 feet away and cast the lightning. And then 30 feet in front of Jean is the Jabberwock. Yester and Stonk still on the ground.
It should be 10 feet in front of Gene.
10
right?
feet? Okay.
'Cause he was 40 away and I moved up 30.
Oh, okay, cool. 10 feet.
Okay. So I'll move up next to Jean then.
Okay, sounds good.
So I'll also be 10 feet away. And that way, if it starts its turn, its speed is reduced by 10 feet when it starts its turn.
Nice. Ooh, interesting. Okay. All right. Beginning of the Jabberwocky's turn. It does not regain hit points where it normally would. And you watch as almost elastically, it like begins doing like a scrunching recoil thing as the long head starts slinking back towards the body, all the skin of its neck folding over itself, and its eyes turn this fiery red, and then it like a slingshot, like a cannon going off 120 feet, this massive 10-foot line of fire streaks from it all the way across the party and off the side of the cliff. I need Jean and Dodger to make a DC 18 dex save, as well as, and I'm rolling for Yester or Stonks, I'm gonna say Yester, you will be rolling a disadvantage because you are prone.
24 or 8. Wait, disadvantage. An 8. That is an 18?
18?
Yep.
Okay. So you're taking half damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's impressive.
And I'm going to use absorb elements to take half damage again.
So quarter damage.
Resistance.
Nice.
You look at chat.
I can.
Because if I had that inspo, then I'm about to use it.
In position 3. Oh, great question. Looking at the stream, we need to decide this.
And I will gladly take 1910 HP because I'm about to get hit.
So I'll be position 6, and then we'll go by appearance on the stream. Jared, you're 1. Jake, you're 2. Offbeat, you're 3. Luna, you're 4. Sticks, you're Sticks. Taco, you're 5, and I'll just be 6. Okay. So position 3 gets 19 HP. That's Offbeat.
Okay. Could I?
So I get the inspo.
HP?
What's that?
Did I get myself the HP as temp HP?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All chat given HP is temp.
Oh. Nice.
Jake, what did you say?
So I'm position 2, so I get the inspo.
You're 2. And, okay, cool. Sorry, Jared.
That's fine. That makes me a 12.
Makes you a 12. That's a
pretty sweet
failure.
Yes, it is.
Well, twinsies. Also a 12.
Oh, no.
Went from 2 to 12.
Gotta do some math here.
It's a save. Lame.
Yeah.
I can't even shield it.
Right.
Sucks.
Do you have absorb elements?
No. I do not.
Edge.
Yeah.
Warlocks don't even get that. That's stupid.
Okay, anyone who
do they not?
failed takes 33 fire damage. Half as much on a successful save. That's its first attack. It then looks at the two of you, now on fire, and you watch as its two wings whip almost like whip crack, right in front of you guys. The wings themselves don't connect with you, but there's almost like those crazy looking lobster or crab things that do the crazy little air pocket explosion. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. They
pistol shrimp. They snap their fingers so hard that they create an air pocket. When they create a rapid expansion that then closes and then shoots out a puff of force.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I see. Okay.
The two wings try to smack the both of y'all. For Gene, we have I'm sorry, this is a save. Both of you need a DC 18 dex save.
No.
Cool. That's not an 18. That's a 16.
That's a 13.
Okay. Oh, I rolled a 1. All right, you guys both take 6 bludgeoning damage and are knocked.
I'll take it.
It then is going to writhe upwards, and you watch as the wings take off. It doesn't come into range of the two of you as it does a glide over you, with 60 foot of flying speed, even with the reduced 10, so 50. It manages to run along the line of fire that it created, kind of snaking along and through it, and then coils around the campfire and raises its head up real high. Everybody needs DC 18 charisma saving throws.
Charisma?
Oh boy.
Everybody?
Sorry, not Dodger and Gene, because they are too
is a
far
20
away.
That is a
Thank
23.
God.
15.
23.
Oh, what rolls do we need to make for concentration? What is the
Concentration's it's 50-50, isn't it? I don't remember. There's no
do I
official
just have to get
ruling.
higher
I
than
don't
10?
remember what we do.
It changes depending on the level of the spell. It gets harder, but
their abilities, right? They're not...
Offbeat.
What?
I summon you to understand keeping concentration on spells.
So keeping concentration on spells, the DC is set by the damage that you receive to a minimum of 10. Half the damage that you receive is then set to the new DC. So say, for instance, if I was to take 30 damage, the DC for the con save would be 15 if you were currently concentrating on a spell.
Oh, the first one was a 17. And then for 6 damage, it would be like
10.
Super easy.
It goes up to 10
Six-
if it goes under 10.
Yeah, if it's under 10, it gets set to 10. Minimum 10.
All right. Spirit Shroud is still up.
Nice. All right. This bitch is in your midst, which brings us to Yester with Stonks on deck.
All right.
Did you succeeded on your saving throw? When we get to your turn, everybody let me know if you failed your saving throw.
I succeeded.
Okay.
Alrighty. I'm gonna cast a cheeky. Yester's gonna pull out his fiddle, and he's gonna play this long, slow note that sound first he's gonna do is gonna take the bowstring, he's gonna strike it on the ground, it's gonna light up in flame, and as he plays this chord, this like sound, it almost sounds like a saxophone having an orgasm, just plays out, and I need him to make a wisdom saving throw, except I don't because I give him a 2.
Legendary resistance.
All right. Then for my bonus action. Hey, that's 1 down.
And 1 down for you too, bitch.
We've gone through 2.
Got through 2. I'm gonna hit him then with unsettling words.
Okay.
He doesn't need to understand me. But I'm going to now subtract from his next saving throw. Give me a D8.
Me? Okay.
No, I rolled it. That's an 8. Next saving throw, he has to subtract 8. And I say,
Why?
I just say, you look so goddamn ugly, you will conceive through anal sex.
That's a good one. What's the nature of the spell? Is it like a charm? Is it something like that? Because
Nope, that's a class feature, buddy.
okay, so you hit him with the nasty words that it also is spewing, essentially. I was thinking maybe there would be some resistance there or something like that, but no.
And then I hit him with a middle finger,
Sure.
And I continue to play the rest of the battle music.
Okay. So -8 to my
pass.
next attack roll.
No, your next saving throw.
My next saving throw. Thank you. Okay. Is that your turn?
That would be my turn.
All right. Top of the round. Legendary action. We have.
I don't mean to be a stinky bum, but you can only take legendary actions after another creature has taken its turn. So you couldn't go to the top of the round. You just have to take it after mine.
Okay. So it still happens.
It's effectively exactly the same.
Thank you. No, you're good. That was a little stinky, but you're good. We need Stonks and Yester to make another DC 18 Dex save as it flares its wings and the fire rolls out.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Dex save?
Dex.
That is a 10.
10? Okay. So Stonks, you take half of this. That's a little better. Stonks, you take 4 bludgeoning damage and 2 fire damage. Yester, you take 8 bludgeoning damage and 4 fire damage.
All right.
Now it's Stonks' turn. Top of the round.
He jumps up, naked, waking up from a nightmare, and I need to roll something because I failed my save. So I might still be
Okay.
naked and still on the
You
ground,
already
yeah.
rolled. Now roll a d4. Yeah, it was supposed to be on the beginning of everyone's turn, but I did it on its turn, and that's how I'm compensating.
3.
3. The creature does nothing except use all of its movement to move in a random direction.
D6. Yeah.
Up.
6.
You could have done a
Yeah.
d4 and gone north, south, east, west.
I wanted to get the middles, but anyways, I go to the left.
Okay. Okay, you begin moving left, and you're just like, I'm not sure why I'm doing this, but I'm doing this. This is a weird impulsion, and you were like, I can't do anything but walk in this direction. Your head feels
30 feet
weird.
left.
Okay, and that's your turn.
Cool.
Gene.
All right. First things first, I'm going to get up.
Do I get to repeat the save or no?
Yes. At the beginning of your turn. You walked out of range of this thing's gibbering, so you won't even have to roll next time. You're good.
Okay.
I'm going to stand up and then use my action to consume all of my lay on hands
Okay.
and give myself 30 HP.
Nice. Damn.
Don't take any more damage, guys. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast, or rather, I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat, but it looks like I pull out a capsule that looks clear, vaguely windy inside, put it in this kind of slot that's in on the front of my armor,
Okay.
and then just twist it. And then, like, you'll see kind of some amount of steam, not a lot,
Cool.
and it just kind of almost gives a floaty effect to my jacket. You can sort of see it sort of kind of blows a little more in wind that nobody else is affected by.
Okay.
And I'm not totally sure if I get that immediately. Yeah, because I guess I'll burn the rest of my movement to move closer to the dragon.
Okay. Are you
Actually,
stepping
I'm
within
not.
30 feet of it?
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm gonna chill for this turn.
Okay. You chill. Is that all right? That's your turn. We go to Gene.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Gene just went.
We go to Sia, who is now, I believe, within 30 feet. Did you succeed on your?
Did succeed.
You did. Then you're
Got a
good.
23. She is going to cast Lightning Bolt again
Okay.
with her Tempest magic activating afterwards.
And I have to subtract 8 from my saving throw,
Yeah.
correct?
Yes.
her Tempest wind magic activates again after she casts the lightning bolt, and she shoots 10 feet back.
Okay. I rolled a 7, so I've got a -1. Wait, what's my modifier? Wisdom? Or, sorry, Dex?
Dex.
+1, so I got a flat 0, baby. That is a
words
0
of-
for the Jabberwock.
The words of Yester ring in his mind. I wasn't conceived through anal sex.
No, I wasn't. You don't know. You know what? They don't know. They don't know my story. They're projecting. Don't listen to them. I can't. Ow! Lightning.
Legendary resistant, Feff.
No. Roll your damage.
27 lightning damage.
God. Okay.
Rude.
Okay. Bonus. And is that your turn?
The wind Tempest magic is the bonus.
Okay. Dodger.
All right. Bonus action, Hexblade's Curse.
Okay.
I'll just spout off a really confusing line from my book. at
Okay.
it.
Gibberish comes out in Cockney.
Yeah.
And the Jabberwocky's like, nice. Oh.
I understood that reference.
Yeah,
I dropped a die. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, it's a Jabberwock, not a Jabberwocky. There's only one Jabberwocky.
Dirty 20 and a 21 to hit.
Whew. Both hit.
Alright.
That's a crit, baby. Is that the first crit of the night? Or first crit of the
No,
campaign?
dirty 20. It was a dirty 20.
Never mind. My apologies.
You would say it's a crit if it's a crit.
I mean, yes. I hit. Ha ha. 15 force damage. Yeah, and did he look like he took the full frost damage last time, or was
Yes.
it any extra, or
He took the full damage.
just the full? Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll try radiant this time.
Okay.
And I'll do 8 radiant damage.
8 radiant damage. He takes the full.
All right, and he cannot gain health back on his turn.
I like it.
And I will action surge and do it again.
Nice. I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, crap. I have Hexblade Curse, so he just takes more damage. Hang on, sorry.
Are we
Yeah,
vibing
your
with the
profic-
music, gang? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Proficiency bonus.
Should I switch it up? Or are we vibing with this?
I'm vibing for now.
Robin?
Music is dope. Thank you, Nix.
Add an additional 6 force damage.
Okay.
And then
Position 4 gets 6 HP. See ya. Plus 6 HP.
get a 17 to hit.
17 to hit. 17 does not hit.
All right, and then the other one will also miss.
Okay.
Even lower.
All right. Is that your turn?
Will be my turn.
Okay.
Am I still in the fire line? Is that a constant thing? Do I need to move out of the
You're
way?
good.
Of
You're good on that. That was more cinematic than anything else.
Okay.
And you are, I believe, 40 feet away from it.
4.
Okay. Rend. Makes 2 rend attacks. Going for Yester because mean.
Still flipping the double bird.
You
while
watch
playing a
as-
mean fiddle.
Again, very elastic like. It whiplashes out its claws and tries to rake you twice. Rake.
Go for it.
Okay. First one is a 15 to hit. It's got 10 feet of reach, by the way.
Yester whip deftly puts back his bow and fiddle and just parries it with his shield.
Okay. Okay. And then the second one is a 25 to hit.
Ah, that one's gonna find its mark.
That one's gonna hit. Okay. The rend does. Let me get out my D10s. 22 slashing damage, magical.
Oofa doofa. You suck. I don't take it back, by the way. You really are one ugly son of a bastard.
I'm not sorry. It has moved exactly 5 feet away from Stonks. All right, that's the Jabberwocky. Yes, sir, you're up.
Okay. When does Stonks get to make his save?
At the beginning of his turn. Also, you also need to make a save.
I've made the save the first time.
This is a new round.
Oh.
I just did it incorrectly the first time, and it's supposed to be at the beginning of your turn, not on its turn.
What save is it?
It is a Charisma 18 saving throw.
That is a 22.
22, you're good.
So it's not a continuous effect, because I'm trying to figure out whether or not I should cast Dispel Magic on Stonks.
It is a continuous effect. Oh, I see what you're asking. It is.
Yeah.
It is not an ongoing thing. He has to.
Okay.
It's a new roll every time. But if you're out of range, you don't have to roll. Which
Okay, in
Stonks
that
no longer
case-
is.
I'm going to turn to Stonks, and I'm going to be like, remember your training. Remember when you had to stare at the stock market for 47 days straight. Remember buy the dip, sell high, buy low, or some bullshit.
I haven't invented it yet.
I'm gonna give you Bardic Inspiration as my bonus action, and then as my action, I'm going to.
Hey, welcome back, Speed Stinger.
Wizard
Blizzard was good.
You know what? I'm gonna cast slow again. I needed to make another Wisdom save, except it doesn't. I'm gonna use my portent.
And what's the other portent you have in the pocket?
12.
12? I assume that fails. Does
What's
it get its
modifier?
bonuses?
It does get its bonuses. Yes,
Okay.
it's just I picked the dice roll.
Got you. And it's a wisdom save?
Yes.
And you said it was a 12?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's a 10.
All right. DC was 15.
Okay.
Does it fail?
Yes.
Alrighty.
It has a -2 to wisdom.
Once again, this saxophone orgasm sound goes out as I strike the bow. And this feeling, it feels its body get rigid as it takes a -2 penalty to AC and Dex saves. Can't use reactions on its turn. It either uses an action or bonus action, not both. Regardless of abilities or magic items, can't make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn. If it attempts to cast a spell with the time of one action, roll a d20 on an 11 or higher. The spell doesn't take effect until its next turn. It must use its action to complete the spell, otherwise it doesn't. Makes a wisdom save at the end of each of its turns.
Okay.
Low's dirty.
That is gross. That is
Low, baby.
That is brutal. Okay. And is that your turn, Yester?
That is
the
my
bastard
turn.
Hawthorne. Okay. Top of the round, Stonks. You are yourself again, and you're far enough away that you don't have to roll again.
You said it walked to within 5 feet of me.
It said 5 feet away from you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
How is within 5 feet not?
It moved towards Yester, 5 feet farther from you. So now it's, I believe, 35 feet away from you.
That is the most hog wild way you could have said that.
Sorry.
Could I then change? I thought it was 5 feet away from Stonks, so
Yeah,
giving
I
him
thought he
inspiration to make
followed
the
me
save.
out 25 feet towards me, so now he was 5 feet away from me.
Could I instead give unsettling words to the Jabberwock instead of Stonks' pep talk on the stock market?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm a benevolent dictator.
Fuck you, Jabberwock. You smell. That's the words.
Okay.
And it has to subtract from its next saving throw.
God damn
A 6.
it. How much?
A 6.
So a -8 because of slow?
So it's -2 from slow.
Right.
And
-6. Yeah.
Well, that's only on deck saves. I don't know what.
No,
Stonks
okay.
is.
Yeah.
-6 is from all saves. Okay, that's good to go, Stonks.
Okay, how's it looking, the thingy?
It's not bloody.
Does it have any minus stacks to saving throws, Yester?
It's got a -8 currently to Dex and a -6 to everything else.
God damn. Offbeat plays a bard and debuffs the hell out of everything I've got.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with a polymorph.
Okay.
What a problem, man.
Looks like I'm a laundromat.
Homie for
And,
real.
I'm gonna burn one of my portents and give it a d20 roll of 9 naturally.
And that's
So
a
9
wisdom.
minus 6. Yeah, wisdom save of 16 is what it needs to be, so it's 9 minus 6 plus mods.
It's gonna burn its last legendary resistance on that.
All right.
All right.
That's all I got.
Okay. Okay. Gene.
All right.
Oh, I'm
I'm
sorry.
going to.
Real quick. Stonks. There is a cliff like 30 feet next to you. You could move.
I'm gonna move 5 feet away from the cliff.
5. Oh, okay.
Further away from the cliff. I'm gonna move 5 feet in the opposite direction of the
Right.
cliff
Gene.
because I don't want to get told to walk off of it.
All right. I'm going to bonus action dash over to where the Jabberwock is.
Okay, make a DC 18 charisma saving throw.
God, it would be 18. Luckily, I'm kind of decent at those. Not when I roll a 4, so that's a 12.
Okay, roll a d4.
Is that this thing? 2.
2. The creature does nothing. You do nothing for your turn.
Oh, one sucks.
See ya. You get within 30 feet of it and you just pull up. As you listen to the confusing burble.
Did it come closer?
I think no.
Because my last turn I went back 10 feet out of the
Yeah,
30.
I think you're good. It's real focused on Yester.
Should be. I'm a problem.
What a problem.
I'm just gonna do the same thing I've been doing.
Okay.
Get
I'm
him.
gonna hit him with a lightning bolt.
And that's a dex save?
And- Yep, it's
That's a
dex
minus
save.
8.
-2.
Minus.
The unsettling words has already been activated from Stonks' polymorph. So
Oh,
now
it goes
back
away.
to
Okay.
Goes back to -2 from my slow.
So the minus 6 for all saves is gone now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That is
It's only
much
on the
less
next save.
broken.
Did you use legendary resistance for the polymorph? I'm assuming.
I did.
Yep,
Yes, you
that
did.
was the last one.
Last one. Okay.
Hopefully.
I did call out that it was his last one.
Oh, okay.
Dex
So you-
with a
-2 from this one.
-2, that is a 16.
Past that, so
I pass it, half damage.
yeah, have to rush.
Its AC is also reduced by 2.
It's true.
Did I finish my movement, or did I halt at the edge of his 30-foot ring?
You would have halted.
Okay.
It's gonna be 15. I already did the math on that.
That's
It's
halved.
31. Yeah, it's half.
Okay.
It's 31.
Okay.
But after she does that, she's gonna gust back again.
That's so cool.
I know. I love it.
Assumedly not back into 30-foot range of the thing.
Yeah, like just farther back than she was.
Okay. All right, that's Sia. Dodger. You are 40 feet from it.
Yes. And there I shall remain. Random question that's unrelated. Well, I mean, not related to my turn, but if I were to cast Comprehend Languages, would I understand the Jabberwock? And
The
therefore be
Jabberwock
immune
burbles
its
to itself
confusing-
unless it is incapacitated. Any creature that starts its turn within 30 feet of the Jabberwock and is able to hear burbling must make a DC 18 charisma saving throw. I'm gonna say that this is not a language. This is like a gibberish that has magical properties.
I wasn't like considering it. I was just merely curious.
Yeah, that's fair.
I will do what I have been doing and continue to attempt to shoot the thing.
Shoot it. Pew pew. -2 to its AC.
There's a 19.
A
Heck
19.
yeah.
Let's go.
Uh,
And you hexbladed it, so that makes it a crit, correct?
That is a crit.
Let's
Yep.
go. First crit of the campaign.
False.
And then a dirty 20 for the second hit.
Nice. That also hits.
All right.
What's up, ITC? How you doing? Welcome in. I saw you drop in earlier.
My friend from work.
Oh, cool. Welcome.
friend from work.
All crit, no fail, Jake.
Yes.
All crit, no fail.
Yeah, I wish. We play tested the terraform, and I crit failed literally 3 times in the first 10 minutes.
Oh my god, yeah.
It was awesome.
Oh, you hear that, Jake? You're their favorite coworker.
I mean, we do have a good time.
Nice.
24 force damage
Okay.
and 17 frost damage.
17 frost damage. Ooh. Okay.
And he
Excellent.
cannot regain hit points.
Okay. That's your turn.
Actually, no. A bonus action. I will do. What's it called? Second wind, because I can do that.
Okay. Taco.
Oh heck, 13 HP back.
Nice. Okay.
Oh crap! Hang on. Add 6 more force damage from Hexblade's Curse.
And with 6 more force damage, it is bloodied. And that's your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. The Jabberwock, the confusing burble gets shrill and high pitched. Hamburgers. And
Did that one.
I know. No one laughed though. And it is going to flee. Yester, you're within swinging distance, I think. No, it had 10 feet of reach.
Yeah.
Do you get an
Swing at me.
attack of opportunity?
Is it trying to? How big is it?
It is large sized. This is a youngin.
Large. If it's within 10, if it had. I was 10 feet away. I do not get an attack of opportunity.
Okay. It is going to rocket itself into the air and then try to break line of sight with using the dash action to go down the side of the cliff and escape. Yester, it is your turn.
How far away is it?
It is now 120 feet away and you don't have line of sight.
Jump.
Why not?
Do a flip.
You can dash, you can scurry yourself 30 feet to the edge of the cliff.
Wait. How did it
How
move
f-
that far? How did it move
Yeah, I
that
was
far?
gonna
Because
say-
Speed
with
is
the dash
halved.
action,
Its speed is halved. Its speed is halved.
its speed
affected by
is
slow.
halved.
Speed is half, and
It
it's
does
like
clear the
30
cliff,
foot
but it is-
from the cliff.
It does clear the cliff, but it is closer than that. You can scurry yourself to the side of the cliff and attempt to see it.
I'm going to.
Make a history check for me real quick.
History check.
Yes.
That'd be a 10.
Okay. You vaguely heard of a Jabberwock before, but you don't know any new information at this time.
I'm going to add on to the history documents that it's conceived via anal sex.
And a coward!
Okay, well, it's slowed. Is there anything I can do to make it stick where it's at?
You move in the 30 feet?
I'll move the 30 feet.
You
look
go up
over
to the
edge.
cliff side and you can see it. It is now on the side of the cliff and scrabbling itself sideways away from the party.
It's within 60 feet? How close is it?
It is within 60 feet, yes.
Okay. Let's hit it with a... As my action, I'm going to cast Magic Missile at 4th level.
Okay.
I'm going to pull out Strike again, and this time it's going to look like Guitar Hero beats flying outward as I just go...
Through the fire and the flames.
That is 3 on that. That is 3 times. That is 4. 4 times 6 because I cast it at 4th level. That is
You're getting
24
multiplication. Sorry. Multiplication.
So magic missile. How it works? You roll 1 single D4, and then that's applied across all the darts.
Oh, I see. I see how you got that.
Yeah. So that is 24 force damage,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna hit it with another unsettling words.
Okay. Shibba-da-bop and doo-wop.
You're really running, coward. That is -3 from its next saving throw.
Okay.
And then I will end my turn.
All right. It goes into a nosedive. Sorry, it's not my turn. Stonks.
How far? It's like what, 60 feet away from the cliff's edge?
It is. You are 35 feet from the cliff, and then it is down there, much farther down. Yeah.
It was like 30 feet away from me.
Yeah.
And
so
then it
it's-
moved, and then it's moving. It originally moved 120. Half that is 60, so it moved 30 to the cliff, and then it moved 30 down. So
Yeah,
it's
so
30
it's-
from the cliff.
So you were right, Stonks.
Okay, I would like to move to where I can see it.
You can see it.
Oh, I can already see it. Okay. Cool.
You moved. Sorry, I'm saying yes. You do that.
Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna extend a gloved hand, and from one of Stonks' rings, a bright, like pure white light lance shoots out. I'm gonna cast at it, and I need it to make an intelligence.
What was the spell? Intelligence saving throw, you say?
You are
Yeah.
chopping up a lot.
Yeah. Oh,
You chopped
hold
up
on.
basically the whole time.
I am gonna cast Psychic Lance, and I need it to make an int save of 16.
16. It
-3.
fails. Fails
it's gonna take
bad.
7d6
Ooh.
psychic damage.
Oh my god, my baby.
This is gonna take 18 psychic damage. That was a really bad roll,
18.
and it's incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
No actions at all.
It immediately falls.
Well, it's not. It still has its movement. It just can't take actions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you're incapacitated, you can still use your movement.
That was the worst roll I've ever seen in my life. That was a 1 and 3 twos.
Not as bad as mine. I rolled an 11, and you said, Yester, what was the debuff on it?
-3.
It also had a -3 from its 4 intelligence.
Nice.
Okay. That is Stonks. Gene.
All right, I'm going to move over to the edge of the cliff like everybody else is collecting and take some pot shots of this thing.
All right, shoot your shot. You're like,
Good thing I got buckshot. Yeah, I mean, you said it was 30 feet away?
from the cliff face, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Then I'm gonna just shoot a couple of shotguns at it.
Okay.
Let's see if we can hit it. Okay. All right, the first shot is a 16.
16 does not hit. Does it still have the -2 to AC?
Yes, it do.
Then it does hit.
Nice. Second shot is a 14. I love digital random. It's so good. It's so good. All right, so one shot hits.
Yes.
All right.
Actually, I'm gonna use my reaction to wait, no, Silvery Barbs can't make you reroll for good stuff. Silvery Barbs is bad stuff. Never mind. Then you make inverse Silvery Barbs, golden barbs.
Golden smooth.
All right. Let's see. 2. All right, so it takes 16 magical piercing,
Okay.
and that's all I get.
All right. That's going to bring us to Sia
We want it to fall.
with Dodger on deck.
Yes.
We want it to fall.
If you can get its speed to 0, do it.
I just don't want it to fall and then Fef's like, it lived, it comes back, and now
Yeah,
it
that's
has
my
more
fear.
speed.
It's
Look.
thousands and thousands of feet.
Okay, so
there's a cap for fall damage, but
Look, I got all the flack for it, but there's a reason that I made that one death from last season happen on screen. It was to be sure that it couldn't come back later.
Talking about the child.
Yeah, the
What? No,
child.
what?
what? Huh? What?
Child.
What child? It's dead now. It's called a corpse.
It is now an object.
It was never actually a child anyway.
It was an adult.
So you say it's like it's past bloody, right?
Correct.
Okay. Do I take the risk?
I mean, not much of a downside. Actually, I don't know. What are you doing?
Was gonna cast Gust of Wind at it.
Knock it prone.
That's very funny.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah. I mean,
It's got a minus to its saving throws, and it doesn't have any more legendary resistances. So
it's a pro gamer move.
okay.
Certified pro gamer.
I'm gonna run up to the edge with everyone else and just cast Gust of Wind. Just
Okay. And I make a dex save.
strength save.
Dex save. And because because it can't take any actions or anything like that, is there anything giving me disadvantage here? Okay. But I do have a -2 to my dex save. That's
It's a strength
cocked.
save.
It's a strength save. That's much better.
Sag. Why couldn't it be worse?
Listen, it's got plenty of dumb stats. Strength is not one of them.
It has wisdom was bad.
And intelligence. And charisma, honestly.
What is it?
I mean, have you seen the thing?
It's
It
got
is
a 20
not.
for strength, is what it's got.
Oh no.
So
Might not work.
that is a 21 -2, 19.
Oh yeah. He
Can
saves
someone
that.
portent that and make it not as good?
Do we have any
I can
portents
use my
left?
Reaction to Silvery Barbs it.
It's far away.
Ooh.
Portent has infinite range. It just needs line of sight.
Really?
I believe so. Check it.
I'll check.
What's up, Tom?
Yeah, any attack roll, saving throw, or ability check made by you or a creature that you can see with one of the foretelling rolls. You just need to be able to see it.
I can make it a 12.
12 -2, or no, 12 plus 5 if it's 20.
12 plus 5 would be 17.
So he's still.
I will make an attempt in Silvery Barbs it.
Okay.
So it needs to re-roll again and pick the lowest roll.
Okay. Come on, baby. 1. Oh, it's higher. 1.
Okay, it just rolls a lower one. Sag.
So you step up and you, but it manages to hold on to it. Hold on to the cliff face. Is that your turn, Sia?
I think so.
Okay. Dodger.
All right. We'll also move up and make some pot shots.
Okay. Shoot your shot.
I needed to die so I get my health back. Well, both of those are going to miss, and one of them is a crit fail.
Ooh, your gun jars. Your gun, and you pause for a second on your second shot, and no explosion. nothing too bad, but your gun does jar up. All right.
Blast the thing.
The Jabberwock, you watch as it looks up, and its milky white eyes just takes in the party, just kind of looming over the cliff face, all stanced up, and it lets go and allows itself to fall, which means it immediately drops 200 feet. And then you lose sight of it as it puts its wings out and glides out of sight. Or you hear it. And echoing off into the distance. And that's the end of combat. Everyone make a history check for me real quick. Aside from you, Yester.
And
16.
That's not right.
The dirty 20.
3.
Sia, what you get first is now that the adrenaline's wearing off and all the blood's going to all the proper places in the brain, you're chewing on Jabberwocks, and the information that you get is that it is immune to charmed and frightened and poison, and has true sight for 120 feet with a passive perception of 18. Whatever that looks, which is all mechanical jargon, so I apologize for that. But Stonks, it is an uncanny tracker. The Jabberwock can unerringly track any creature it has wounded. It knows the distance and direction of its quarry, as long as the two of them are on the same plane of existence.
I'm gonna eat him.
Just banish it. Like, oh, bye.
Later. Cool.
The sound of crickets return. The gusting fire over the plains of the 120 feet begins spreading and spurting out and dying in various haphazard ways. Stonks, also your horse has managed to break its leash, and you can see it just having a panic attack like a quarter mile away.
Fair.
The rest are clearly seasoned veteran horses and are just like chilling, watching everything, keeping an eye on the fire.
Well, that thing was bloody weird.
Yep.
What do you make of
going
it?
back to bed.
Dogs, why do you need sleep?
Gotta rest the brain.
What?
What?
You have openly
the
told
bird?
me you don't have one.
Don't think about it too much.
From within the skull, the canary just screeches at Yester.
Yeah, shut up. Don't use that
Stonks
tone
lays
with
back
me.
down on the ground.
I drag Stonks back to the camp and say, "Cast tiny hut, damn it." Stonks.
He's already asleep.
You wouldn't know. He doesn't. There's like no breathing. You can insight check. You know.
He just looks like this is why he sleeps naked. He's just a skeleton on the side of the road.
Stonks,
Oh my
wake
god,
up.
that's brilliant.
Stonks.
The coyotes come.
Yes.
One of our side quests is going to be finding his femur that a dog stole as he slept.
You find the hyena thing gnawing on it. Looks up at the party and you're like, "There's the rat bastard!"
Just mending the bones back together. So.
Stonks will get up and ritual cast tiny hut, but complain about it the whole 11 minutes.
Hail, hydrate, posture check, and stretch, y'all.
I already did it because I was paying attention.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, work on your posture from that bed, Gene.
I mean, I'm doing my best.
That's all you can do.
Yeah, I'll make us a hut.
All right, next watch. No, I'm just kidding. I will say, Sia, as you're kind of settling down for the night, or maybe as you start your watch, whichever, you catch a glint in the firelight of something off in the grasslands.
I roll something to see, if it was metal or animal eyes reflecting light.
Sure, you can make a perception check.
That's gonna be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. It was the reflection of glass from the firelight.
It wasn't moving.
Nope. You just as one of the logs broke and the fire kind of flared up. You clocked. You noted. just a little gleam of within the grass.
How far away from the fire is it?
About 100 feet. Also, I do love the idea of bubble fire on the inside, smoke going outside the bubble.
Mm-hmm.
I'm deciding whether or not to check it out now or in the morning.
Thank you for the bits, Draken. Rip my bones. What's it gonna be, Sia?
I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay, you leave the bubble. Make your way out into the plains. And you find, as you kind of move some of the grass aside, first and foremost, there's a corpse. And the corpse has long since, it's not mummified, but it's well into that decomposition stage. But clutched in one hand is a looking glass, an ornate looking glass with a spiraling snake along in the design all along the looking glass, with the mouth open and then the lens on the inside of the open mouth.
Kind of want to pick it up. I'm gonna nudge the body with my toe just in case
It collapses
like,
a little.
Stonks or something.
Yeah, it falls apart a
aware
bit.
now.
Some like insects come crawling out of it.
Can I do any like perception or investigation to see like if I can tell what if there's any remainder wounds or something on the corpse, or if it
On the corpse, it looks like it was trampled. I'm not gonna make you roll for that.
Okay. I'm gonna pick it up.
All right, I am gonna make you roll for that. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
You pick it up and you have it. It
Okay.
is at the snake itself just like moves a little in your hand, as if it was alive, but it's clearly not.
I'm gonna start heading back to the fire.
You make it back to the fire with no
Scared
problem.
to be back here.
Stonks' horse is gone now, by the way.
Oh no.
No one went and got it.
I mean, he's just bones, so how heavy can he be? I'll throw him in my pack and be like, yeah.
That's already what I was planning on doing.
Just sling him over the side. Or like
He's just in my pack, his head is poking out, and he's like trying to see into the book as we're riding.
All right, and that about wraps us up for the night. At the end of the long rest, you can attune to this item, and I'll tell you what to do at the beginning of the next episode.
Got him.
Everyone, thank you for being here. This has been the first episode of Windfall. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. I had all summer to kind of cook this one up. At one point, basically, the story goes, I was chewing on what I wanted to do for the next campaign, and I was like, Offbeat, what do you want? What about a boat campaign or something like that, or where we kind of make it episodic? And he kind of cuts me off. He goes, I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. I've been doing that. I'll do it if that's what it is. More than happy to. But what if? What if Western? And I was like, a Western? And he was like,
What if yeehaw?
yeah. And he was like, Jeff, if you let me be a cowboy, I will lose my mind. And I was like, interesting. And after checking with the rest of the group, I came back to Offbeat, and I was like, we're doing it. We're doing the Western.
Yeah!
and he about did a cartwheel on the spot.
Backflip instantly.
Thank you all for being here. We're gonna be doing a raid, so don't go anywhere. But hey, Saturday, we're picking up Void Scourge in space. A level 20 campaign in the astral dimension, in the astral plane, that starring Offbeat Outlaw and Small Bird Lexi. I had to make sure I get the name right. So tune in on Saturday at the exact same time, 8 p.m. EST, 5 p.m. Pacific. I think that's the correct time change there. And then on Tuesday we start up our Terraform campaign back up. Same squad, but an hour earlier, 7 p.m. EST. I'll see you there. We're cranking out the content, everybody. I'm SirFeffers. I'm the DM. I do horrible, malicious things, and sometimes I have fun. Let me yeet it to Jared.
Jared's got nothing.
Tell me about your character. Tell me about thoughts.
Not really a lot of. I misplayed. I should have tried to hit that Jabberwock with a command. And give it a halt, which knocks it prone. But I forgot I had it because this is the first session and I don't know my spell list yet.
Yeah, we're all learning.
But yeah, it was a little. I didn't really get to get in there and shove a shotgun down his throat. Somewhat disappointing. Get him next time. Yeah. Oh well. Calls over to Taco.
What's up, everybody? I played Stonks, who's a skeleton, my little skelly boy. I miss Action Surge.
Me too.
That's the only thing that I really like, because I was like, full level 20 wizard build is probably what I'm gonna do, and now I'm like, but like 2-leveled spells sounds cool. But now I probably won't do it unless we get a 2-level jump, because the idea of being a level 6 wizard and a level 1 fighter makes me want to jump off a cliff. But yeah, I can't wait to bring a skeleton back to life the next time someone calls me a skeleton, and just like, look at him, he's bones. But no, I'm excited about Stonks. I hate his voice so much, but it fits.
Oh no!
What?
You don't like his voice?
No, I love his voice. I hate it. It's supposed to be hated. It's not supposed to be a pleasing voice.
I see now.
Yeah, I got nothing. Stonks is pretty shallow. He wants to collect everything, and he wants to buy Dodger's book. And he's been a lot of things. Dodger, go. Go, Jared. Jake. So many J names. I'm tired.
Hello, I'm CritFailJake. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram. I'm playing Dodger, and he is a little disappointed that I didn't get to take down that dragon. Personally, I'm bummed that I finally have Action Surge, and I whiffed both times when I used it. So it was just a regular turn after all. But I think this character could be fun. I look forward to getting into more shenanigans. I have a lot of secrets about this character that I'm going to be revealing little by little, but they're all very sudden things that will happen. So it's just going to be like, everything's normal, and what? Wait, what? So
are you like in crippling debt?
You may have to find out later. The fact that that's your take on it makes me happy. So we'll see where that goes. Luna.
Hi, I'm LunaWolfSpirit. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram, and I'm playing Saika Stormflare this time. I very much enjoyed just blasting things. That was fun. I'm sad I didn't make the Jabberwock fall, but I don't know. I'm excited to kind of get into more of Sia's character stuff and working on her accent a bit more. That didn't come off the way that I wanted it to, but we're working on it. It's first episode. It's fine.
Welcome to the club.
But that's what I got for Sia right now. Offbeat.
Sup, I'm Offbeat Outlaw. You can find me all places Offbeat Outlaws are found on YouTube and Patreon if you want to support my endeavors. I have been playing Yester the Bastard Hawthorne, best friend of Stonks, desperately trying to help him in the moderate ways that he can. I had a great time with Yester's kit. It's really fun to not have to do damage, but also I do miss doing damage. So as I level up, I'm gonna put more damage options. Sometimes that's just the thing you gotta do. But I had a slow was awesome. I love slow so much. I'm gonna look forward to hearing me say slow a lot and saxophone orgasm, as that's what I've chosen the sound that plays when I cast slow.
At least it's one spell specific. You know what I mean? Like it's not every.
I need you to pick a spell that's gonna be like the blah blah blah.
And then Stong's like,
I will find the appropriate spell. Maybe
Also,
once
we need to
I
swap
get
spell
spirit.
books.
Maybe once I get Spirit Shout, I'll put that one in there.
It was a really weird experience not having the Jabberwock die in the first round.
Yeah, it was kind of
It was really
kind of
strange. It was like,
interesting
how
to
is that-
watch a creature get away from the likes
still
of y'all,
alive?
and y'all just be like, what?
Not gonna
We
lie,
didn't kill it.
Personally offended.
That's okay.
I felt a little bit like I let Offbeat down by not doing damage, like I was supposed to be doing.
It's okay. You did enough. You did enough.
Good hustle out
We're
there.
level 8. We're level 8. I believe the Jabberwock is CR 13.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we did our darndest.
I've got some fun for it later. I have plans. Also, in case you guys didn't know, we are going to be doing group multi-level level ups. So longer durations of your current builds, you know, at each point, but the jumps will be
can we get a
higher.
level up?
No. Don't start. It's episode 1.
Wait, so you said multi-group, so like we'll level 11, and then we'll go.
He said no
Fef, by
one,
the
but he
way,
didn't say no 2 level ups. We're doing group.
yeah. Also, Fef, by the way, you wanted to come back from break like,
Oh
early,
my god.
so
I'm
that
gonna
you could,
murder
like,
you.